pimples, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a get ready with me video. I'm going to be trying out a ton of new products and they're all affordable. If you're not yet subscribed, how come? Subscribe. Okay, brows. Okay, so I have a brand new brow pencil and this one's from Revlon and I don't think I've ever used a Revlon brow pencil. This one's a Color Stay in the shade dark brown. Bring it up and there she goes. Wow, I really thought that it was like a pencil that you have to sharpen. That's what it looked like, I don't know, at first glance. So it's a little bit thick, kind of angled. Ooh, she might be really dark. The other night I was actually playing with my brows and I was just like practicing like different methods because I haven't used like my dip brow in such a long time, and then I used that and I was just testing out new products in my brow drawer. If you guys haven't seen my makeup declutter, I just recently did one and I'm still just like going through new products and trying them out. Okay, I am being so light-handed, you have no idea. Like the product is just dragging onto the skin because this baby is pigmented. It almost feels, no, it does feel, not almost, it feels like a straight up eyeliner. See? It's like a straight up eyeliner. It's super pigmented, has a slight waxy slip to it. So we're just gonna start blending this out. So yeah, I was just like playing with like new brow products, trying new like brow techniques. I've been trying to do like a feathered brow. I got some glycerin soap and it looks so on me. I don't have the most brow hairs. So if I were to ever laminate my brows, because I did see a comment like, would you ever consider it? Yeah, I would if I had brow hairs. Like I've tried and I'm like, okay, once I do it, I was pretending with like the glycerin soap, I had no tail. Like it looked like half my brow was chopped because all these went up and I'm like, okay, not really working like how other people's brows are looking really good and slayed, but it's okay. I feel like this is darker than a dark brown. I feel like this is a brown black pencil. Also, I'm gonna try to make my brows a little bit thinner. I've been making them more on the thick side, but honestly, I really like the way that looks. I don't know, that's just my preference. And then if they look kind of wonky right now, I am going to clean up with some concealer. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the top, but I want to put some primer on first. I have the Joah or Joe or Joah. This one is the Blur Activator Mineral Primer. It says with camellia oil. I can tell because I accidentally like opened it this way and oil started coming out. So I don't know the way maybe I laid it down. It's just kind of weird, but yeah. Have you guys tried any products from this line? I remember really enjoying, ooh, it's super silky. Definitely hydrating, which is probably good because the weather has been pretty dry. Whoa, it's like the craziest slip. It's like, next up I have Pop Beauty's Makeup Magnet Mist. So let's see, maybe it'll give me some grip. Another brand that's kind of like, I haven't tried a lot of products from. Do you guys try a lot of Pop Beauty? I know I've tried the lippies. I feel like whenever there's like a brand, I do try their lippies because I love those. Makeup finishing spray fixes makeup like a magnet to the skin while delivering hydration, nutrients, ensuring all-day makeup stay. Caffeine energizes, licorice depuffs, vitamin C protects. Well, let's just do it now. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt. Ooh, I smell a slight hint of licorice. It's faint, like super faint. It's not like, oh, black licorice is so gross to me. Do you like black licorice? Because I do not. So I'm gonna go into Maybelline's BB Fresh. I wanted to go back into this because there's been a product I've been trying out from Tarte and I wanna see if it's really a true dupe. A tinted moisturizer from Tarte and I love it. I think it's really good, but you guys know I'm always into more affordable products. So I just recently put it in my recent, I always do that. I place like a little up here so I don't place it too close. And then I kind of use it like as my palette. So my forehead's my palette. So I'll dab into that. Plus I was trying to check the shade. This one is in medium, right? Is this one medium? Medium. And I also have medium deep just in case. But I want to see if this is pretty much the same exact product. Because what I remember, it basically is. Except the Tarte has a lot of hydration. But that's why I wanted to test this out. Because I want to see if this is going to provide just as much hydration. I'm going to actually make this brow a little bit smaller. Because like I said, trust me, I know what my brows look like. Because like sometimes where people are like, oh my gosh, your brows. I'm like, yeah, I know. I drew them on. I saw myself in the mirror. I'm the one who put them there. Like, I know what's going on. I like them large and in charge. Again, another brand where I don't really use a ton of stuff. I've used some face masks because they came out the Hello Kitty line, the Creme shop. I believe you can find this. Can you find this in Ulta? I know you can find it in a CVS for sure. Angled sponge right here, and then it has a flat tip. I really like the different sides, so that's really cool. And then this one just has an angled tip, and they feel very squishy. One of the sponges that I think is super underrated is the Eco Tools sponge. So let's try this out. Okay, this has some really nice bounce. I love using my sponges dry. I know some people are like, what? You don't want your sponges? I really don't. To each its own. Okay, now these really excited me, and ColourPop came out with the Roll With It Roller Glossy Kit. I don't know if you guys remember these little rollerball lip glosses. Oh, I lived for these. I always loved strawberry, but look, they have pineapple, you guys. So you know, I gotta try this one out. Now I do have a cold sore. It's like healing, it's almost gone. I'm just gonna put it at the bottom, and then I just kind of pucker my lips together. And then I'll go on this side. It really tastes like good pineapple, because pineapple is a scent that can, oh my gosh. Guys, this tastes so good. Oh, I'm sure the other scents taste so good. Let me smell them. So it comes with strawberry, cherry, and then it says like, I think it's vanilla because it's ice cream cones. I can't tell. Let me roll it. Oh my gosh. The scents are so good. The strawberry is freaking bomb. Okay, I gotta roll the other ones for you because this is such a cute product. And it's one of those where it's like, is that cheesy or is it done good? Ooh, this one is vanilla. So the one with the ice cream cones right here. And then here is cherry. Is it cherry or is it peach? Because it's kind of like orangey. Let's see. Or is it orange? Might be. It's orange. Oh my gosh, bringing back memories. I always had orange as well. It's either strawberry, cherry, or orange. So this Roll With It I think is so cute and always gives like a really nice gloss. We're gonna go into a new palette, the Grandeur palette from ColourPop. This just got sent to me yesterday. I was gonna use the Stone Cold Fox. It's more like a cool palette, but I'll use that for another time because I saw this and I was like, I'm all about this. I wanna do like the gold with a deep green. I just think I love their little mini palettes. Also, I feel like I might use the Stone Fox one, the cool palette. That might be for a giveaway for Christmas because I don't know if I really utilize it, and I'm obsessed with smaller palettes, especially just recently doing my makeup declutter. I'm going to be using a brush roll set from ColourPop as well. I've tried one of their sets out one other time and it was amazing. They have really good quality brushes. I would probably have to say maybe a pinch better than BH, and you guys know I love BH brushes, but I honestly feel like just the presentation and how they feel is a little bit softer than BH. And I also prefer the shapes of the brushes. I think the color is so nice. I love how it gives the brush roll too, because sometimes it's nice when you just want an area where you don't have to have all your brushes on your desk. My eyes a little funky right now. It's on the dry side. I don't think you can tell, but it's definitely dry right here. There's something that's making me get like eczema in this area. It could be the weather as well, but I also feel like it might have been one of the Makeup by Mario products because nothing has happened to my eyes until I started using those products. And I think it's either the base or it's his eyeliner. And I could tell just because when I was putting on the eyeliner, my lashes, they were just like lifting and my eyes were getting watery, and I think it's the eyeliner. E24, and then my base. This is gonna be the only high-end product, you guys. My NARS base is what I always use. And it's creamy because I need a creamy base for the inside because it's crusty. Creme Shop sponge and blend it out. See how it can kind of look kind of crusty on the inside? Just try to ignore that, please. We'll get around it. I was debating on filming too because I was like, oh, my cold sore is healing. I got a crusty eye. Am I looking all crusty and musty? I was like, whatever, that's life. And I wanted to film today because I want to get back onto my filming roll. I feel like I haven't been I've been pumping up videos, but I want to pump out more, and there's so much I want to also film. Christmas is coming up and I'm gonna be doing a Christmas decorate with me, and I can't wait. Okay, so let's go into the eyes. Go into this brown right here, and I think I'm gonna do a cut crease. I'm just gonna start blending this. Yeah, their brushes are so soft. I think ColourPop is probably one of the top brands, I think, on my top 5 radar, especially eyeshadow palettes. I think they have so many palettes to choose from. They definitely launch a lot though. Sometimes that's a little overwhelming, and they're all really affordable. Okay, hopefully it doesn't get too crusty over here because this is where it's dry and it's almost healed. And I thought about it, I was like, just wait one more day, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna film. Let's just do it. I'm gonna do a cut crease with that same concealer brush. And I want to try it out. Usually I use a smaller one. Let's see, do I have a smaller one here? Oh, I kind of do. It's a little too fluffy. I think I can do it with this one though, just carefully. Actually, that was pretty easy, huh? Oh yeah, it's like perfect. It's like the perfect shape actually. That was quick. Maybe I should stop using a small one because it takes me like 5 million hours. Maybe that would be smart. And you're set. I think I'm gonna stop using a small brush because this is so much better and less stressful. I feel like with a small brush, I'm like 5 years later. I want to see what I'm gonna go with because I want to try this green shade right here. Let's do a finger swatch. Sparkle to it. Looks pretty dark. Let's do a swatch right there. Okay, it's not as green as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it does have a slight tint of it. Whoa, I like poked my eye, I got scared. So I'm just gonna kind of work this on the outside and see. Blend this into the eye, and then I'm gonna go back into the brush that has our crease color and kind of blend out those edges. A flat shader, I think I'm gonna use this one right here. The E25. Let's use this as a base first, and then we're gonna put the gold on top. I think that would be really pretty. So let's see what my crusty eye is gonna do. Ooh, this is, look how pretty that one is. And I wanted to use metallic on purpose because it kind of just all together because it is dry. So if I used a matte, it'd be game over. Like it would look so gross. Foil lid for the win. Definitely gonna have to go back into the green though. Let me just bring this smoke a little bit higher. Not too much though. I'm just gonna start adding this green, blending it out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put that gold lid as well. This actually looks really pretty if you had just like a matte lid too, but yeah, that looks nice too. Same. So like a shimmer eye, a matte eye, and I'm gonna show you what the glitter looks like on top because I love it whenever ColourPop has these glitters. I think they're done so well. I'm gonna use this short shader brush. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one just for more precision, and I'm gonna put the gold on top. I think that'll look really pretty, holiday-ish, you know? So let's stick the finger in. Is it one of the Super Shocks? Cause this, oh wow. Let's do a swatch. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa. Whoa. That's like super, like, whoa. Look at it. That looks really pretty. So I'm actually going to take my finger and just do a little pat pat and see what happens because, okay, maybe I shouldn't because it's going to go into my cut crease. Wait, hold on. Now I'm going to dip into it. I will say it's basically like glitter. There's some sort of base that's holding it together. But I'm gonna have to place this on with the brush for sure because it kind of went into my cut crease, but that's okay. So FYI, this is gonna get a little bit messy, so I recommend doing your eyes first. You can add more, but I think I'm just gonna do that. I think that's enough. Who doesn't like a good sparkle, right? It's the holiday season coming up. So many people have put up their Christmas trees, and I'm gonna be like 100% honest. I said, okay, first week or second week in November, it's going down. Like I am putting up my decorations, but so many people that I know in my own personal life that have no affiliation with no social media, no nothing, already have their stuff up, and I'm feeling a little behind. I'm like, they got all their stuff up, where's mine? But I wanted to wait because I want to have my mom over. And then Glenn hasn't had any days off. He's been working so much, giving him so much overtime where he can't decorate yet until Friday. So it is going down on Friday, you guys. So can you see that? It's very sparkly, very pretty. I really like it. Just wipe this away. Yeah, see, you're gonna get some fallout with that glitter for sure. It's gonna be all over the place. If you see glitter on your forehead by the end of the night, don't be surprised. Just don't. Okay, next let's go into some liner. I have the Master Precise All Day 24-Hour Mattes from Maybelline. Maybelline's probably one of my favorite drugstore brands. I feel like they just do so many products well. Here it is, just like a marker pen. We're gonna go into this. I wanna do like a thin line. I wanna start off thin. I don't wanna be thick. I mean, I'm thick, but I wanna start off my liner thin because I feel like lately I've been doing it and then it just ends up like huge. Ooh, this is nice. It glides on really nicely. Super simple. These pens always flow just amazing in the beginning, but then after a while they kind of lose their tip. That's the only downside I don't like from these marker pens is they start losing their tip. They start flaring out at the ends. Okay, got a little bit large there. Shoot, why'd I do that? Now I'm gonna go into this mascara. You know, I don't think I've ever tried any of the Lash Sensational ones. Midnight Black. I always call those little spiky things teeth, and then there's like a nice curve to it. So let's try this out. I'm definitely going to put on lashes though, especially with this look. Oh, I like the curvature of the wand. I feel like I haven't used a wand like this in a long time that's like curved. They're usually just like straight. It creates a full fan effect. Layers of lashes revealed. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into one of my favorite pairs of lashes just because I find that they look so wispy. And I love how they just highlight the eye just enough where I feel like they almost look like lash extensions. And this is the lash I wear just on its own as well. And to me, it does look like I got my lashes done. Big T's. I don't know, I forgot the name and I like bought these so many times. If you buy them on Walmart, I believe they're only $7.99. No more than $8.99 and you get 4 or 5 pairs. I can't remember. This is my last pair, so I'm gonna have to restock. Okay, so got the lashes on. Now we're gonna go into face. We're gonna go back into the Maybelline BB. Now this brush that I have, the heck is on the end of my finger? It's like a fuzzy for my sweater. This is a ColourPop Kabuki brush. Now this didn't come in the brush roll, but I wanted to use this brush on camera again because it's a really good brush. And I'm just gonna go all around. This one's shade medium. I don't know, I feel like I might need medium deep. Here, let me open up medium deep. I'm probably gonna have to mix. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to mix medium. Whoops. Let me get my curls away. Tuck these bad boys. Okay, that's better. Mix medium and medium deep. I think if I just use medium deep, it's gonna be too dark. Since I have like a turtleneck, this one's from Nasty Gal from last year. It's so cozy, you guys, and soft. I'm just gonna not put foundation in those areas because you can't see it. And then after this, I think I'm going to film one more video because I have my Bath & Body Works Christmas order that came in. And then I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to slay at the store all by myself because I'm going to pick up ingredients to make broccoli cheddar soup. Last night it hit 42 degrees. Cali has not been cold whatsoever, and out of nowhere, just like, hey, we're going to take you from the 80s all the way to the 40s. Let's just chop it in half. I'm like, all right. I went to bed with socks on. I never do that. You know that was major because I feel like I get kind of like claustrophobic if I fall asleep with socks on. It's like I'm suffocating. Okay, so now let's go into the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop. Now I was decluttering my concealers and this is one of the ones that I feel like I've neglected kind of. So I want to try it again. I think I'm going to go with this shade, medium dark. Yeah, it's not too dark. I remember when I used this, it was very similar to the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, which I love. That one is really good. I don't like the regular camo. It's so drying. Blend this baby out. Okay, you know what? I ended up adding a little bit of just medium 100 because I just want it a little bit brighter. I have the CoverGirl translucent powder. I've never used this one. It just has the white cap. Have you guys used this? The only problem is that I feel like you get flashback from these powders. And then I'm using this highlighting brush, which is really nice and soft and it's a great shape. So I don't know how brightening this one is. So we shall see. Okay, blend out. Blend out. I got my brightening, that's for sure. That's definitely not translucent. It's not a bad thing though. I would compare this to like a brightening powder, like Laura Mercier brightening. And then I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Superstay. Let me know, what drugstore powder do you guys like? Because this is like my favorite one. It's my holy grail one. So I really like what the CoverGirl powder did. It's very brightening. I feel like it has, is there a glow to it? I definitely see a glow. What was that brand? Oh, Hourglass. I don't really use them. The Hourglass ambient powders or whatever. They had like the lit whatever glows. I used them so long ago. Okay, so now we're going to go into lips. I'm using the Morphe lipstick in Mega Matte Single AF. And then I put like a lot down here. So I can just go like a... because I don't want to use any of my products on my cold sore. Next up, I'm going to use a lifter gloss from Maybelline. Obsessed with these. This one's in the color Silk. It's just so good. It's so... For bronzer, I'm going to use this Essence palette. I think I've only used it like once on my channel, but better than Vacation Tan. I think this is one of the darker shades. We're going to start very lightly and just start doing the outside. I like how there's not a lot of kickback to it. So I went ahead and just kind of chiseled my bronzer out. Now, part of the Grandeur collection is this blush. Now, I don't know if it's going to match me or not. It looks kind of light, but we're going to attempt it. So let's see. I'm going to use this brush right here. Let's see if it'll show up. I love ColourPop cream blushes. You guys know the obsession is real. Yeah, actually it's perfect because it's just giving me just enough blush. Because I don't want like too much, you know, because I already have like enough going on with the eyes. And I'm not done with the eyes either. I'm going to smoke them out. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, I'm glad this actually is showing up because it looked pretty light. It looked like it was going to go on dusty on me. That translucent powder, you guys, when you put it on, it's really on. Like, it doesn't want to dust off. Did you notice that when I was doing my under eye? It did not want to like go away. It was like, we're going to bake you and we don't care. I'm going to go into this deeper brown and I'm just going to start blending that at the bottom. So next I'm just going to line my eyes with Collab's Killer Kohl in black. Just outline the eye. I really like that brown. It looks really pretty. Rarely do my waterline, but like the last week and a half, I've been all about it. Put on some mascara and I don't know if I'll be done. Oh no, I have highlight. I have a highlighter I want to show you, and something did change from Wet n Wild that I noticed because they sent me a package and I was like, don't I already have this because I bought it myself? Wet n Wild went ahead and sent me a package of their Halo highlighters, and you guys have no idea. I am obsessed with this one. Now, I haven't tried the other two shades, but this is what it looks like, and they are so dreamy. Like, they melt into the skin. They really work like a high-end. Now, I said, this color looks kind of familiar. I feel like I've already bought it. And yes, you guys, I have. I already had it. And I was like, why are they sending this one like it's new or something? Well, the one that I bought, this was the name. And it was called After Sex Glow. And now the new name is called I Met Someone. So I guess it was just a little bit too X-rated. I don't know, but they ended up changing the name. So it's no longer After Sex Glow. It's I Met Someone. Called a blush lighter, but to be very honest, I don't think this looks good as a blush, but it looks bomb as a highlight. So I'll use the peachy shade usually like on my cheeks and on my high points. And then the more champagne shade I'll use down the center of my face. To me, it acts like a NARS highlight, and the NARS highlights are so beautiful. Like I said, melt right into the skin. Is like, that's what you want. You don't want the ones like, I'm sitting on top of your face. You don't want that one. This one just melts. To the champagne shade and then just bring that down my nose. I do see the glitters though from the palette. I look like Frosty the Snowman. I'm just gonna hit it with the Pop Beauty makeup setting spray. Alright guys, well here's the final look. Definitely love it. Can't wait to slay at the store when I go buy my ingredients for broccoli cheddar soup. I honestly had no issues with any of the products, which I'm really happy of. I just recently showed quite a few womps, and surprisingly, they are high-end products, you guys. So go check out my recent favorites and fails, or whoops or womps. Yeah, but I had no issues. The only one I would say is be careful with the CoverGirl powder, because I know I will get flashback if you had like flash photography. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Gotta go to the store and slay, and I will see you beautiful pineapples in the next one. Mwah. Whoop whoop.